Hey everyone, I'm back real quick because I just wanted to share a few extra tips with you that I kind of forgot in the first video that you just watched. So here, this is like a minute later than I finished the other video. So here is the reindeer ornament that I just made. You can see that it's actually already started to pretty much dry, at least on the outside, because we did such a thin coat. But what I wanted to recommend was even going, now that you have an initial kind of base coat of Mod Podge on your ornament, if you want to give it a real nice glossy shine, you can go ahead with your like your foam brush, and just do another coat. And then after I finished filming, I started to work on the other ornaments, so I went ahead and just prepped and did the glitter in the bottom of all the rest of them, and then I just started going back and gluing things on. And I had talked to you about how you need to bend the paper to conform to the outside of the ornament so it sticks really well. So here's the butterfly, the Hero Arts butterfly that I did, that I showed you in the first video. And so I put glossy accents all up on the back of it, and then I stuck it down, and I was having a hard time getting it to really shape to the ornament. And then I thought I could pull it off, and maybe you could always, of course, go ahead and make some cuts, and that would probably help it to bend. But I was really lazy, and the glossy accents was already getting kind of tacky, and I know from making cards that if I tried to peel this off of the ornament that the paper would probably tear. And then I remembered that for whatever reason, it seems like when I use glossy accents, I noticed that it, probably just because of the moisture, starts to make your cardstock wet. And so what I did was, and if you use a stamp and cut out an image that is obviously bigger and not round and not a little bit more difficult to get to stick to the shape of the ornament, just keep holding it down and working with it. And definitely, I definitely recommend, again, using the glossy accents, because it works. This stuff is like magic. It works on anything. So as you can see, hopefully, is that I had that butterfly. I did not have to cut it at all, and it has stuck almost perfectly to the shape of the ornament. I just kept working it, holding it down. The paper eventually started to get a little bit soft from all the glossy accents that I put on the back of it. And then I just started at the top, and I just really made sure it stuck down, and I just kept working my way around. And it sticks up a little bit around the edges, but so do the other ones. And that'll get kind of filled in with the Mod Podge when I go and paint over it. But I just wanted to let you know that if you want to do a second coat of Mod Podge over an ornament that you already made, you can go ahead and probably not worry so much about the color bleeding because you already have one coat on there. But it would probably make it, you know, super shiny, which would be pretty. And if you're working with a big image that seems like it's impossible to conform to the shape of your ornament, it isn't. You don't even need to cut it really. Just give it time and keep holding it down and pushing it down, and the paper will eventually start to soften a little bit because of the glue, and you'll be able to get it to shape really nicely to the ornament. So that's it, just two more little tips that I thought of after I had already talked to you, and I hope they help, and I can't wait to see if you make some ornaments of your own. So thanks!